Hey, what's up guys, DiplexHeated here again. Welcome back to Gates of Hell and a line defense battle. And just like those super fortress battles and convoy defenses and all the other types of battles we've pioneered and perfected here on the channel, this is a certified hood classic. And I'm excited to get this one going. So before we get started guys, here's a quick message from today's sponsor. This part goes out to all of my American friends out there watching because Mythia is back sponsoring this video. Mythia is a new debit card for gamers, allowing you to earn games, consoles, game store credits, and more, just by simply using your Mythia card in your daily life. You can add other Mythia friends to your party, just like a game, for a chance at getting even better gaming rewards. All of this is easily managed using the Mythia app on your phone. Get started right away by visiting the link below and register to receive both a virtual and physical card. Keep in mind, Mythia is not a credit card, so you will never accumulate any debt. There are no application fees, no monthly fees, and your balance is insured up to $250,000 with no requirement of a minimum balance. Visit the link below to receive your free Mythia card and read more about the service. Thank you once again, Mythia. Now let's continue with the video. Thank you, Mythia, for providing my US viewers with a nice service, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to give back to the community, helping me create content. Today's map has been made by Braden, and I hope we get to see more of his work here on the channel. So let's go through the defenses here, the Soviet defenses, before we move on to the attack. This is going to be similar to the super fortress videos we've seen in the past. We're going to use similar types of equipment here pretty much for the defenders and attackers. We might do a reverse with a German defense, but you know, who knows? There might be other maps popping up in the near future where we can move on to those. But if you guys want to see a German defense, a German line defense against a Soviet wave of attackers, let me know. So we got here in the first line, there's about, I don't know, I'd say about 3 distinct different lines here of defense. That's kind of where we like to keep it. We've got 2 Dushkas and 6 Sis-3 AT guns. And there's like a whole battery of them here. And this is quite powerful. It's going to be hard to break through this first line of defense. And on top of that, we've got about, I don't know, maybe a platoon or 2 of infantry in the front here with the machine guns, AT rifles, and all kinds of weaponry. And they've got a nice open sort of killing field ahead of them there to sight in the German attackers. Moving up on this sort of high ground here, we have a second trench with the 2 122mm howitzers, 2 82mm mortars, I do believe, and a lot of infantry. Actually, make that 3. There's one hidden away here on the right side. Then we got just a rear line of infantry, some machine guns and riflemen and officers just to keep an eye on the situation. And then moving down here to the third and final line of defense, this is where it gets really hot. It'll be exciting to see if the German attackers can even reach this. But we've got 2 37mm AT guns. I'm sorry, guys. I completely missed these in the previous line defense video, or super fortress video. This would have been the equivalent to the German 37mm. It was right below the 25mm. I couldn't see it. I can't believe it. Perhaps I even saw it and I picked the wrong one when I was building them or putting them down. You know, I could have gotten confused because clearly I didn't even change the German flag. But it's so cool. You guys in the comment section start like, well, maybe the Soviets captured the fort and didn't have time to change the German flag and stuff. And it was like so funny. We're like, maybe they're traitors. And you guys are keeping my back safe from all the haters. Thank you guys. So this is what they would have used. That would have been the equivalent. But anyway, we're pulling them in today. A lot of mortars, a lot of machine guns, and some Dushkas in the, basically in these bunkers here. I think there's like 6 mortars here. No, 8. Holy shit, that's going to be a huge barrage. And of course, these AA guns, not quite as efficient as the flak. There's been a big discussion in the previous video comment section, and a lot of you guys have pointed out things like, well, you know, the Soviets actually had like munitions deficiency, or like they started being able to produce these huge numbers of artillery guns and stuff, but their chemical factories couldn't keep up with like gunpowder and stuff. Very cool stuff, guys. Thank you for like just giving my videos another life, one could say. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and click start. Let's enjoy this carnage and have a good time. Let me know what you guys would like to see. Braden is keeping an eye on the comment section below. And while I'm at it, I just reminded myself, if you want to check out his channel for like modding videos, highlights, and some of those things, there's going to be a link to it down below. I think he'd appreciate that. He can show you some of his work. He might even do like speed builds of these maps. I don't know. That's just a little hint. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and click start. I believe that button should be about here. That is the menu button. I can't ever find it. That's what she said. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this one going. All right. The first wave is on its way, and it's going to be sort of like the Super Fortress video where the attacks get bigger and better, but I've done some changes to the German arsenal to make it a little cooler and more apt, one could say. So this is the first wave with light infantry and armor. And you'll notice we're using the sound mod, Hagem High's sound mod for this one. We haven't used it in a couple of videos. I think it's been like 2 or 4 videos since we used it, so it works beautifully with this kind of scenario. So much machine gun fire. Oh, and that battery of AT guns is just hammering down on the German attackers. Dushka cleaning up the infantry. Let's have this, let's enjoy this view for a minute. The armor was dealt with quickly. We're going to have a quick look at casualties here. We can see a few Soviet casualties thus far. The gunner, or the loader of the Dushka has been killed. And a few soldiers have lost their lives in the trenches. But overall, I'd say we're at like 95% combat efficiency here. Even more, considering the fact that all the AT guns are active. So a pretty good way to start this off for the Soviets. Работа. He's gonna fix something? Something's happened to this gun. He's gonna fix it. Could be the shield or something, maybe a wheel. Oh, he's done already. Okay. Oh, he's gonna fix it now? Cool. So they're doing this in between the 2 waves. The next one is gonna be coming up momentarily, guys. I think we can move back over to the German side now. I hear more vehicles. What have they got for us this time? Infantry staying low. Stellung bleiben, Männer! Verstärkung! Oh, yes. Oh. That's a serious internal combustion there. Oh, some 75 mils though opening up. That's going to knock out the Dushka crew here and a lot of the artillery crew on that gun. Second wave is going to bring down the efficiency of this first line quite heavily, but now the howitzers in the rear are supporting. Zoom out and get a nice view here of the German attack instead. It's just like a trio of these mortars down here. 75 mils, you know, self-propelled artillery, self-propelled AT, you know. Or like just a tank destroyer, sort of. But, you know, with the capacity to act as an assault gun, too, in a sense. Vorwärts, oh! Oh, that shell just knocked them off. The shrapnel killed a few. That was awesome. Alright, second wave dealt with just about as easily as the first one. This third one's on its way now, gentlemen, and let's have a look at some, well, one gun crew is temporarily knocked out. We got a few casualties on that left side battery too, so we're down to like, whatever, like 80% combat efficiency right now. Somewhere around that line. Maybe a little bit more, like. But yeah. 5 active guns right now. Oh, that thing ricocheted off the shield and killed the soldier nearby. What a way to go. Next wave has been deployed. We're looking at some Panzer IVs, some pretty good models coming in now. Things are definitely being stepped up. The Germans should try and get past this first line of defense using this wave. If not, it's going to make it trickier to win this battle, but we're going to see. We're going to simply have to see if Diplex is on his anti-communist Soviet propaganda ways again with his pro-Nazi German ways, like some of you like to make it out. So, yeah, you just wait and see. So far, the Soviets are doing pretty well.
He's probably placed TNT below the guns, waiting to blow them up any moment.
All right. Get it, life. Anyway, guys. Oh. This left battery is doing well. Left battery is doing well. Dushka down, but the gun crews are working for full effect. But now the German infantry is being able to progress more. They're being able to advance more because a lot of the basically both machine guns are down. And with both of those machine guns down and a lot of casualties in the trenches, they're able to suppress these Soviet soldiers. Oh, suka. Oh, but those AT guns are supporting heavily. Oh, he just put like a 20 mil shell into that guy's head. Or whatever he does fire with this. Isn't it like a 20 mil? Maybe a bit less than that, actually. I think the Finnish Lati is the 20 mil. But this is not a Lati. No, that's probably 50 calibers. 14 mil maybe. I'm not sure, actually. I'm sure you guys know what the Soviet PTRSD or something like that. What's it called? PT? Can't remember exactly. But yeah, this third wave's been dealt with nicely. The pressure is coming in on the Germans now to get something worked out of this situation. Like, how are they going to salvage this now? They have to break through the first line, and it's chaos here. There's more cover for the armor, but I've seen them do better in testing grounds. I gotta tell you, man, it is not looking good. This fourth wave is gonna have to deal with this line and the second line in order for the fifth one to arrive at the final line fairly unharmed. I believe the fifth wave needs to get to the last line of defense in a pretty good, with all tanks combat active in order for the Germans to win. I'm not sure that's kind of how it's going to be, but now we got Panthers and later Panzer IV models coming in as well. And these are gonna push up. They're not gonna sit pretty and wait for the AT guns to destroy them. Panther's gonna take 2 nasty hits. Oh, but the Panzer IVs are gonna knock down that right side battery. Left side battery still active. Oh, they're landing so close. And infantry small arms is going to make a threat for these gun crews now, too. The machine guns are hammering down. Right side gun down. Center gun left. Missed. Oh, that could have knocked out the Panther. It counts. Oh, combustion. Mortars are kicking in now. We're going to have a huge explosion in the rear, guys. We're just going to watch it from here. Unless it's going to cook off. We'll find out. All right, it cooked off like that. It didn't explode as of yet. Mortars are kicking in. The infantry has their orders. I'm going to quickly go ahead and just get these guys going. Because the next wave is going to be pretty self-controlled. Or actually, the next wave is going to be, one could say controlled by me. But we're just going to bring these tanks up over here, or like get them ready like this. And then we're going to gather the infantry as much as possible and have them continue the assault. Oh my god, I'm so happy I caught that. That 122 mil at that range with that ammunition. Yeah, we got a big wave incoming right now, boys. That is why we're having some freeze lag, but it's going to get better as we go. That is the 5th and final wave, but now the infantry's coming over. I don't think we're going to be slideshowing this for the remainder of the video. Don't worry about that, guys. It's just about, like, getting people into action here. And those 122s are dealing with the tanks up close. That is hella cool. Oh, he just overshot. Oh, man, that is crucial. Oh, here's the 5th and final wave, and that's a whole lot of infantry. Don't worry, guys. Once the numbers start calming down, we're going to be gaining a frame every now and then, so don't worry about it. Tigers rolling in. We got some heavier ones here in the rear. Okay. Let's get these tigers assembled. Assemble all the tigers. And then also let's assemble these, because I'm going to be in control of this wave, sorta. And I want my assets at the ready to attack. We want to clear out that middle wave and then, like, be able to punch down onto the next one. I got 2 tanks there in the rear too that we should bring up. This wave is, it's more or less dealt with now. We're using this 4th wave just to mop out the remains here. Well, that rear line of mortars is going to be opening up heavily now. Tigers at the ready. Don't get stuck. I need you to unstuck yourself. There we go. No. Okay. Look, we're just gathering here now, and this is where it's so cool. Let's get all the infantry going, too. The waypoints, the order system, it's quite a big battle, so it's going to take a little bit of... In fact, I'm going to just go ahead and do this so we can get a pretty clear idea of what's going on. I want everyone joining in this battle now. So this is just a minor side effect of the size of this battle, because in fact what's going on up there isn't even triggering these guys. I might do a little realism modification of this game myself moving forward. In fact, actually basically increasing the combat width or the combat awareness of the infantry and all the units in the game to make them, like, even if there's gunshots here, the people back here would trigger and join that. I think that would be pretty gnarly. So we're just going to grab these guys too. Have them sent up. Now's a good time to grab a drink, because that last bit of Soviet artillery is really kicking in now, guys. And this final attack is about to commence. I think we've startled most of the German infantry here. We're going to get a couple more going just to make sure we got them all. And I think right now we can start sending up the armor. Schwere Panzer. Schwere Panzer. Vorwärts. Schwere Panzerabteilung. All right. We're rolling. You wouldn't want to hear this engine sound if you're on the Soviet side. Oh, but those first infantry units are going to get engaged now. Let's begin with this and see how far we can go. Mortars, man, the mortars. Oh, nice direct hit on the Tiger. Let's see what kind of hell this thing faces as it goes over. Oh, wow. Holy shit, this third wave is crazy. Or this third line, man. Is he gonna fire the main gun? Is he gonna have time? Oh, hit a bit low there. Took out some infantry. Infantry can use this rear line of trenches for cover. Don't want the Tigers and Ferdinands to get stuck here. No, like these two. Yeah, some of these covers are difficult to traverse. We got German infantry already turning around here. None of that. We got some remnants of the last wave, and now we're getting a firing line going here. This could break them. This could break them. If we get these Ferdinands up and going here. Engaging now. For the Soviet defenders. Let's try and recrew some of these guns. Comrade! Get on the guns! This one looks fine. Let's go, comrades! Comrades! Shoot! Oh, shit. Well, they fired. They fired. Fired! Oh, this, like, when you get some Ferdinands up and going like that, I'm not sure these 76s can knock them out. Wow, so I wasn't expecting this because of how well the other defense did, but I'm not sure that these guns are better than the Cis-3s. And maybe the kind of position they're in prevents the Cis-3s from acting as efficiently, or because, you know, there's this slope and we need guns that can, like, aim up like an AA gun. But the Soviets would definitely need an 88, kind of more of an 88 equivalent to knock the German armor out and everything. Well, I've been bested. I haven't gotten this far in this testing, and it does seem like the Germans are going to be able to break through. Even though it looked grim at the start, those guns all knocked out pretty much everything the Germans had to come with. But it's going to be that firing line of German armor that's going to knock them out. Don't get me wrong, though. The Soviets have disabled this guy, this guy. This one's knocked out completely. This one's knocked out. This one's not going anywhere. That Panther's knocked out. This Tiger here is completely knocked. I mean, it's not knocked out, but it's not going anywhere. If we had some partisan Soviet-Russian troops, Soviet partisans, whatever I'm trying to say, with Molotov cocktails and shit, they could probably get at these tanks that can't actually maneuver. But they did the job, guys. It's a very battered final wave. Let's have a look at casualties. So many Germans dead here on the approach. The mortars did a lot of work. But it's going to come down to a couple of Panzers, a couple of really heavy tanks to do the rest of the work. Maybe if there was like a Soviet firing line in the rear here with Cis-3s, possibly. I think the actual position here of these, like, not being able to field a basic AT gun and to aim up at the attackers, that could have made the difference here. Maybe this far away, but not this close. A Cis here would not have been able to turn its turret up that far up, I believe. That Panther's just going to check out that trench. But it's been a bloody battle. The Germans have lost like 95% of all their tanks here. It's been crazy. Thank you guys for watching this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon again. Ciao.